Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome. I'm attorney Fran Hosh, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights. Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
Hi, boss. Tell us what you're doing.
We're warming up the Charger here, 800 horse. We're going to do a couple donuts here in the parking lot. What's cool is I love my customers. The guy that bought it insists that I do a burnout. I'm like, oh no. No, not that. I don't want to. So stand by. God, I hate my job. I hate my job.
Woo. Yeah, check this thing out.
Hey, so I just sold this, and the new owner said, I think we go out in the cul-de-sac and just burn.
If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
For all those people that are all smartened up talking Kiz, Arnie, and K-Fizz, and they know what's going on. What you gonna do when Born to Ride runs wild on you, brother?
Race fans, Friday, March 4th, it's All-Star Half-Mile National Flat Track Series at North Florida Speedway, Lake City, Florida. Thursday, March 3rd, Ethan Gillen Memorial Short Track Amateur and Vintage National Half-Mile. And Saturday, March 5th, it's AMA Amateur and Vintage Nationals Half-Mile. Don't miss the fun and excitement of All-Star National Flat Track Series at the North Florida Speedway, Lake City, Florida. Call for more information. Race fans, get ready! Sunday, March 6th, Volusia Speedway, Barberville. It's the Grand National Hooligan Championship. Amazing racing action. And Monday, March 7th, it's the Amateur and Vintage Nationals. You can buy the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge with All-Star National Flat Track Series. So don't miss all the excitement of All-Star National Flat Track Series at the Volusia Speedway Park. For more information, call the number on the screen.
A lot of people think, well, you're on a flat circle, so how can that be tough? Well, the surface is always changing throughout the race. You got to do different things with your body. We're changing the motorcycle constantly, chasing the track.
We're sideways, handlebars to the stops at 85 miles an hour in the middle of the corner, and that right there is what makes it happen.
In this age of huge corporate sponsorships and large television deals, I think that people are really hungry for what grassroots racing really means. People are friendly, they want to talk about racing with you, and you're so close to the riders, you can get access to the pit, talk to the riders, and then have a great time with your family and with your friends and just experience it like you're right here.
The people that have the opportunity to come see us see that we're part of motorcycling together. That's what we are. We love bikes, we love racing. There's a mutual admiration going on there.
are you doing over here in Charlotte's at Mardi Party? Hey, man, what are you sitting on the couch, seeing your Doritos? Why don't you dig in the cushions, change your oil? Get the hell out here. Get Born to Ride magazine and see what's going on. You won't be missing any more shows. Oh, I missed another one? Yeah, get Born to Ride. Get out there and ride.
Thanks, Ronnie. I appreciate all your help, Born to Ride, for coming and supporting our 13th annual Mardi Party for Claus Animal Sanctuary. Thank you to everyone who comes out every year and supports me. I've seen nothing but familiar faces today and a lot of new ones, Ronnie. Yeah, I love my customers. They're great. They're supportive. We have campers all out back, people that have come for the whole weekend. I have 3 major events every year with the 3-day camping party weekend. So anybody's welcome. It's free camping. I also give free vending for the vendors. I'm trying to give back to the community and help my fellow bikers when they're in need. So I'm here because I love it and I love y'all. You're pretty much 50 to 60 miles from anywhere. People come from everywhere to the Webb because it is a ride. And they get up in the morning and they go, we're going to the Webb. And they end up here and have a great time. Anybody that needs any more information can always call the bar. I'm on the web at charlotteswebpub.com or .net and on Facebook as Charlotte Webb. So you can reach us anywhere. And Ronnie features me on his Facebook page. Born to Ride is the only magazine that I subscribe to.
Hey, we're down at Charlotte's Webb's Pub down in Wauchula, having a nice little Mardi Party here. You guys need to come down and check it out. We're having a blast down
See you next week on Born to Ride.
Don't miss the 24th annual Thunder by the Bay Music and Motorcycle Festival, February 18th through 20th at the Sarasota Fairgrounds. Presented by Rossiter's Harley-Davidson, S&S Motorsports, and FCCI Insurance Group. The festival includes over 80 vendors, custom motorcycle and car displays, a 17-class bike show, and more. Bring your lawn chair and enjoy continuous live music featuring classic rock and country with special guest Firehouse. Performing Saturday, February 19th. Proceeds benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. For more information, visit thunderbythebay.org.
Hey, man. Am I driving okay?
I think we're parked, man.
Hey, man. I think we're in Choppertown.
Choppertown.
Oh, Choppertown.
Choppertown.
Brian Buttera with Buttera's Metalworks, Lakeland, Florida. The red bike's built around a 1977 shovelhead. It was my first build ever, and it's fully polished stainless steel frame and girder front end I designed. gas tank and oil tank, handmade, bars, exhaust, 16 gauge brass rear fender by 7 Metal West. A lot of custom stuff, and it was kind of the build that catapulted my whole journey in bike building. Bike's a 1955 Panhead. Again, it's a fully polished stainless frame and Springer front end. Again, handmade everything. I built this bike for Michael Lichter's show in Sturgis, What's the Skinny? That's how it became such a skinny bike. It went on to get invited and win the $30,000 Golden Bolt in LA. You can follow me, keep an eye on my next build at Buttera's Metalworks on Instagram. Also have a Facebook page, and also Brian Buttera on Facebook. Look forward to seeing everybody at Choppertown.
been 2.5 years since we've had our last congregation show. So this being the 4th annual show has been extra special for us, and we're so glad to have everybody back in one place. Coming to the congregation show and being able to see cars and bikes and vans and hell, there's even bicycles here.
And I've been to a bunch of shows. There's nothing like this place. I mean, just the history, the smell, the feel, just when you walk in, it's just, everything about it just is right.
Such a great environment because you come together and it really is like what you guys say, the congregation. It's a bunch of like-minded people. We're just here like sharing what we brought, our artwork and love for motorcycles, man, and it's just a great environment. I'm glad to be here this year.
What really makes this show unique is the venue. This venue is unlike anything we've ever seen. It's a 250,000 square foot Ford Model A manufacturing facility from the 1920s. It literally oozes history everywhere that you look.
The venue really is good because it adds a lot to the show. It's so soulful and everybody loves it, and it's not just like a new building, it's beautiful.
This is also what they call Race City USA, so it's the perfect venue, not only because it's the home of our shop, Prism Supply, but it's Race City USA, and it brings a lot of like-minded individuals together.
The place has expanded so much since the first show. There's coffee shops, there's a brewery on site now.
There's stuff to do all day long. You don't have to walk around the show and just look at bikes and cars all day. It's kind of like a one-stop shop. They got everything. Place you can bring your family, bring your pet, come to the show, hang out and have a great time right here in the city.
We really love it that people get to experience a lot of different aspects in this show. They get to see bikes and cars, and you know, they get to enroll in like winning a motorcycle.
Trevor Thacker, I believe.
We really believe we just have touched the surface for our show. We're going to continue to grow this thing. We're making a very, very fun event, not only for motorcyclists, not only for hot rod guys, but family-friendly event.
I see endless possibilities for this show. I think they put a lot of work into this show, a lot of people that work hard to make it happen, and I don't see that slowing down.
This show really has something for everyone. It's family-friendly. They give a bike away. There's motorcycles, cars, wall of death, live music. What more could you ask for?
I ain't got you starving for more. Trying to stay hungry makes you sick to your core. California dreaming ain't screaming your name. A dirty rotten weasel might be stealing your fame.
If you're counting on a pension being there when you retire, you should be aware that there are consultant corporations are busy hiring to figure out how to screw you out of your pension benefit. And that's what's happening across the world right now.
And it's scandalous, and it's creepy.
Everybody seems to like a pension. If you doubt that, try taking it away from them and you'll see how people react.
Those are a risky type of retirement plan to operate because you don't have a lot of certainty today about what your obligations will be in the future.
Well, most people refer to me as the father of 401k because I designed, got Internal Revenue approval of the first 401k savings plan.
I don't want to do what my father's family did. I don't want to do that.
I know lots of people who have a 401k and it works really well.
When the dot-com bubble burst, my 401k became a 201k. I did not know that you could lose money in a 401k.
I'm ready to retire. We have all of our money and then the crash happens.
The reality is that you chose the risk-based option where money was in the market.
You give the burden of planning retirement, place it upon the shoulders of the person who knows the least. I think it was a disaster.
There's got to be a better way to try to save for retirement than using something where half your money can disappear almost overnight and there's nothing you can do about it.
And what's been happening over the last few years is, yes, our accounts have been growing. It looks like we're getting wealthier, but the income that we can get from that sum of money is shrinking.
Retirement is so much different, and the advisors need to shift to become income experts and retirement income experts and risk managers.
You have to figure out what are you going to get from Social Security and Medicare.
It's been estimated that Social Security will run out of money, not entirely, but it will run out of money such that benefits will have to be cut by 1/3 for everyone, current retirees, future retirees.
What is often underappreciated is that doing nothing and really politicizing the issue is a way of doing nothing will result in a massive cut to everybody's Social Security benefits.
You can trust James Irwin for all your life, retirement, health insurance questions or needs. 833-467-2865.
It's Richard Ruck, It'll Ride Choppers in Tampa, Florida. This blue bike is a 1977 Harley Davidson Shovelhead. Came to me really as a basket case. A few of the things that I've done with this, amongst everything else, is one of my signature hardtail conversions using softtail axle plates. Also built out the air seat for this. One of the unique things about this one is the Speed and Science top ends on the engine. So fully show polished engine. Polishing is something that I've taken care of, and I was excited to finally use these Speed and Science parts. Built the exhaust, fabbed up everything else that's on this. It's running a vintage style Springer front end. Its paint was done by Pauly Deluxe, Pauly and Bombshell, our team here in nearby Florida. We basically kicked it up there, and Pauly and I collaborated, and I was after sort of a chopper spin on a Shelby Cobra paint job. The seat was done by Kurt Green. Kurt goes by Bare Bones Leather. He's out of Georgia, and I've worked with him on a couple of seats before this. Really big fan of his work. His leather work is just spectacular. So primary drive setup is a Tech Cycles Performance that I machined out and put it speed holes, polished it up. Actually worked out the front pulley too to just bring a little uniqueness to it. A few other things that I have going on in the shop is obviously this bike that I got up on the frame jig today. It was a 76 Harley shovelhead frame that I found. That was actually rusted from the tail back, so that worked out pretty good for me since I like hardtail and just about everything that I get. So got that in the works. Got to get that wrapped up. This engine with the bottom cradle will also be a chopper. I'll build a frame out of this cradle. And I have a 45 that's not with us today because the frame is actually a powder coat and the tins are out at paint. And engine is at R&R Cycles in Lakeland getting a work over. So really hoping to have that 45 ready for the show. Thanks for checking out the shop today and spending some time with me. If you want to see more content, I'm at It'll Ride Choppers on Instagram, and I'm on It'll Ride Choppers on Facebook as well.
Margoletti and Heather from the Heather and John Show. Up from Born to Ride. We're coming together today because we're at the Cherokee Blue Ridge Run, and we have Choppertown going on inside for a few days. But today is the ride-in show, and we brought it outside. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more Born to Ride. Bike number 8. Bill, where you at, Bill? See, guys, that's what it's about right here at Choppertown, man. This beautiful import, man, it's awesome. Bag number 16. He just won bagger. Hey, he put in all these classes. So for best of show, he put why? Wait, what did he say? Why not? Right? For best paint, he put not this one, but he put a best bagger. What do you say?
Oh, 60-40.
Yeah, 60-40. This is classic. Come in close. Yeah. This is what it's about, people. And then best chopper. What did you say?
Not enough space.
So he said not enough space for that one. So then it was best import. He's making comments on every one of them. This guy's pretty funny.
Oh.
Hold on. What did you put for best import?
USA till the end.
Yeah. All right. So now best custom. He put a comment on that. What did you put on that one?
I like OG, original, old school.
And then this is a good one for Ladies Ride. What do you think the comment he put on that?
I'm interested in that. Yeah.
This is classic, people. Come on. Everyday rider. What does that mean?
I said faux show.
Faux show. But the man won bagger. Let's go to that bagger. Come on. best chopper. Just exemplifies a cool chopper, man. Nasty. Bike number 21. Tell them what you think about Choppertown.
The shit. You're watching Choppertown live with these nuts and the big Ron.
That's right, baby. Now it's time for Ladies Ride. Kim, are you riding a Ladies Ride today in the class of the bike show? Bike number, are you bike 13? I am. That's it. Well, you know. Yeah. Ladies Ride today. Give me some.
Wait. I'm gonna need you guys to back up. Back up. I need you to pull this out here. We need a better working give it the key. Back it up.
Let's back it up.
There it is.
The party. Let's go to custom bike. Custom could mean a lot of things, customizing, but to us it was someone who did a lot of customization to their bike and actually hand built some cool stuff, and the judges really made it stand out for him. So where's Josh? Bike number 5.
Oh, dude, I'm at a loss for words, honestly. Thanks for having us out here, man. I appreciate Ron inviting us, and yeah, having a great time.
Woo!
Best paint. Let's go with Ashley Alexander, bike number 12. What's over here? for being a part of this Choppertown at the Blue Ridge Run. Are we having fun yet? Is this real? Can I testify? It's time for the best of show right here at Choppertown Live at the Cherokee Blue Ridge Run Ride and Bike Show today. Born to Ride's Ride and Bike Show. Bike number 14, Chris Wilson. That's the show.
Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah.
That's the show. Yeah. Let's get on your bike.
It's a 1980 shovelhead. I've been wanting to build a bike from scratch for a long time, so I started this. I actually started with a tank that's not the same tank. Long story short, I had to switch them out, but I built every single piece of this. Every nut, bolt was brand new or redone, and I built a swing arm bike because everybody builds hardtails, and I wanted to prove you could build a really killer traditional chopper swing arm bike. And it's, I mean, I don't know how to even say it. It's literally everything I've ever wanted in a bike. My buddy built these bars, and they were on his wall, and we're gonna go in the scrap heap, and they were really wide and weird. And I was like, no, those bars are killer. And I've had these bars for like 3 years, and when I was building this bike, it's funny, so much of this bike actually fits this bars. Nobody knows this, but that swing arm is the same, the sissy bar is the same geometry as the bars and stuff, and we just wound up pulling it. That was one of the main aesthetic pieces about the bike that we wound up doing. I narrowed them obviously a lot, and they're either you love them or hate them. A lot of people hate them, but I love them. Joel845 on Instagram, he did the tank. I wound up getting the tank, and then that kind of set off, that was the final piece that really set off the rest of the build. And then a buddy of mine matched the fender, painter Mike, Lewis Rod Customs in Atlanta. He matched the fender to the bike, and then we just went ham off after that.
It's really cool.
Yeah, so it's a 98-inch stroker shovel. Pretty mild build except for about the displacement. It's got a Baker N1 transmission, so neutral all the way forward because it's foot clutch, hand shift. Custom gearing. It's kick only, obviously, magneto-fired bike. Real simple, but yeah, kind of. At the end of the day, I wanted it to be a shovel head. It's a swing arm shovel head, but it's kind of as far as you can take it still being a swing arm. I've ridden it a bunch. I actually blew it up the first ride I took it on because I spun the oil filter off and nobody noticed that I was spewing oil all over the place. So it's got a brand new top end on it now, so it's ready to put some miles on it. I spent 2 years designing it in my brain before we started assembly. So before we even started any fabrication or anything, I was like building it in my brain for over 2 years, collecting parts. Yeah, this is literally everything I've ever wanted in a motorcycle. So yeah, it feels killer. It's rad. I've never liked a motorcycle more than I like this one. It's funny because it's gotten really a ton of play like on social media, like a lot of like larger chopper pages have like reshared it and that kind of stuff, which is it's really surreal. We shot it for Chop Cold, we shot it for Cycle Source, and it's like I'm just me, you know what I mean? Like, and so it's super surreal that, and I'm stoked because people like dig it. Again, it's not a hardtail, right? It's been chopped more than a lot of hardtails, but it's not a hardtail. It's still a shovel head, still a swing arm. You know, like just shovel head, swing arm shovel head. And but I dig that people see what I was going for. You know what I mean? So
it's kind of old school and new school together.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's something that you created, man, and you've always said you always were looking for this in your brain for how many years?
I've been building it for almost 4 years now.
So you're looking at it right now, man. I mean, what is it? What do you feel like?
It's killer. It's killer. Yeah, it's the thing. It's all the things. So
do you know that Dave Nichols is our editor from Easy Riders. He's the editor of Born to Ride as well.
Okay.
And now they're bringing back Easy Riders 23 years later.
I saw the classic Easy Riders.
So there's going to be a photographer here, and out of these bikes in this room, they're going to pick a bike to put in Easy Riders.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
You know what? You never know, right?
That would be ridiculous.
So I mean, they're gonna be shooting it regardless. They're going to do a big feature on the whole thing, but one person is going to get the feature in Easy Riders.
Yeah, that would be bananas. I talked to my buddy that helped me do the fabrication. I'm a shitty fabricator. We've been friends for almost 30 years, so we speak the same language. So he helped me like do a lot of the welding and fabrication on here because I'm a design guy, not a fabricator. And I told him that, and he's like, about crapped his pants. We're like, what?
So you never know.
Never know. So a lot of people talk about these bars are too narrow and like it's unrideable and all that, but the rake and trail, the steering geometry is like set up purposeful. Even though they're very narrow, we're directly accessing or applying the leverage on the axle, and this is like 10 and 2 on a car steering wheel for me. It's super easy to turn. It's way easier to ride than it looks. So we spent a lot of time figuring it out, and it's killer, and it looks rad. Well, it's a love it or hate it. I love it. A lot of people hate them. I love them. Chris Wilson, Low Road Motor Company is my shop. I work with my buddy Dusty. That's his bike over there. And it's Praise the Low Road RD on Instagram.
And where are you located?
Atlanta, Georgia. Chris Wilson, Low Road Motor Company. We'll be right back with Born to Ride TV.
It's the High Seas Rally, world's only motorcycle rally on a cruise ship. Free drinks and 13 months to pay. And it sails October 29th through November 5th, 2022. $100 discount per cabin. Use promo code BTR. For more info, go to highseasrally.com. That's the High Seas Rally, October 29th through November 5th, 2022. Don't miss the High Seas Rally.
Wildwood Antique Mall's 3 amazing locations in Florida to find your treasures. Vero Beach, Eustis, Wildwood. More than just antiques, tons of rare collectibles, toys, books, vintage furniture, records, jewelry, and so much more. Open 7 days a week. Great staff, clean, and air conditioned. A great shopping pleasure for the whole family. Put it on your bucket list because it's a must-see at these 3 locations. For more information, wildwoodantiquemalls.com.
Jeremy Brer. I own Fidelis Automotive, located in Valrico, Florida. We specialize in American and Japanese. European, I can get through them, we can get by them, but my main focus and specialized skill set is Toyota, Lexus, Acura, Honda, and all the Americans, Ford, Chevy. I started the repair shop back in 2012. Formerly Fidelis Automotive Services of Tampa. I ran it from 2012 to 2015. This I did after I got out of the Marine Corps. I served from 2007 to 2011, Afghan campaign in Marj, Afghanistan. Now I work on everything from your sports car all the way out to your lifted trucks.
All right, so I got Jeff here from V-Twin Visionary. Finally got him here. We got some dirty tales for him to, what do we call it when you test them?
Do a little demo?
Demo, yeah, demo.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices of Tom Hardy.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride.
Born to Ride.